Hello everybody, this is new YouTube. With this YouTube channel we will be making new prosthetic legs, and with it I would love if y'all would comment and tell me good ideas for new motions that I could do or any of that stuff. As of right now, I've got some good ideas on how to do it. As of right now, with everything that I have drawn up, I will be making a no motors leg, where it'll be there's no motors, there's no pulleys, there's no anything to the legs, to where it's just gonna be fully yourself, where there'll be a locking mechanism on near your hip, so then that whenever you walk you can walk, but then if you fall, the locks will catch your hip and it won't allow you to stumble to the ground. But later on I would make it so then that it is fully autonomous and there will be no human input other than the input for the actual motions, which I'm planning on putting into gloves with buttons on the fingertips, so then that I can input 8 commands and it will go like walk and all this other jazz. And with that I will have it so then that there is lever arms moving the legs. There will be almost a string puller that'll pull the knee up close and on the back. There will be ankle movement on the back. It'll make it so then it'll move up and down, and here it'll be so then it can move side to side. And with the hip, it will make it so then that you'll be able to move your hip up and down. And in the middle there will be a harness to where you will be able to strap in on your waist, and there will be 2 leg holders, so then that if your body will move out of the way, or not move out of the way, but will actually just drop, which will more than likely happen to my brother, which is who I'm making the prosthetic legs for. I would much rather him just not drop out of the exosuit. And here's what I've got drawn up so far, and I will be cutting later. So here is the thighs, right here and right here, and then you have your shin part, and then you have the 2 knee hinges, which I will need to draw up 4 more of these because there's going to be 2 on each side for the legs, so it'll be sandwiched together, and I'll be able to show you later on once I actually have it cut. I need to finish drawing out the actual like ankle part, which part of the ankle will be done with this. I will have it so then that this is made into almost like a quarter circle. I have it drawn out with 2 lines. More than likely I'll just cut them in half and bend it, put 2 layers on it, so then that'll actually want to stay as a arch almost. And so yeah, so at this moment right now I am measuring out 2 more knee hinge points, so then that whenever I cut it I won't have to draw it out anymore. And with all of this, I will be able to be able to walk. But my first thing with this design, why I'm doing no motors, is because I'm a forestry student, not an engineering student, and with that, I don't know too much about electrical work. So whenever I actually get to all the motors and all, I will be able to 3D print it, which I figure would be a lot easier to do than actually making it with this large, almost 3 foot tall machine, where whenever I do it with the 3D printer, I will be able to probably make it not as large. I'll probably be able to make it 2 foot tall, and that'll allow me to mess with some things with spacing and all of that, and it'll be, I would say, cheaper, but it might not be in the grand scheme of things, because filament is expensive, starting to get expensive at least. And so I'll be able to figure out all of that. And with wiring, I don't have to go as far with wiring, or as big of a PCB whenever I actually make it. And so that's why I'm doing 3D printing whenever I get the actual this no motors design on. Also, with this bigger design, I'll be able to see all that I might need to do later on, like make a shin portion a little bit bigger, or make the actual ankle or anything different, just so then that I can actually make this piece of equipment better. And so, no, hold up. 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's mainly what's gotten me into this design. And I've been drawing this thing up for about, how long has it been? Maybe 4 months now is how much I want to say. So it's been a while I've been drawing it up. And so that does not look right. Should be 3.5. But I mean, like, yeah, it's very, very fun. And yeah. All right, y'all. I have to redraw this up. I kind of made a mistake with these hinges, with my homemade hinges. They're going to be 4.5 inch long, and they're going to be just about 3 inch wide. And what I drew is a 3.5 inch long and 3 inch wide. Yes. And so now I got to erase it and start it over. And so, but it shouldn't be too bad. This stuff erases really easy, even though it's with Sharpie. So I don't even know what the heck happened with it. I don't know why I said. Well, I could have just done that. Actually, no, I could have. All right. Okay. And so yeah, but the reason why I'm making this is because my brother's got this genetic disease, I guess that's what it's called. It's called adrenomyeloneuropathy. And with that, it slowly takes the nerves away. Oh, shoot. Slowly takes the nerves away in your legs. So, like, your nerves heal every 10 or so years. And the only bad thing with this is that with this genetic disease is that it damages your nerves faster than what it can heal. And so I'm building this so then that one, he doesn't have to be in the wheelchair for the rest of his life, and he can actually go out and walk. And two, so then that we don't have to pay almost $10,000, or not $10,000, $100,000 for prosthetic legs. That if we wanted something different, then we would have to buy another one. Whereas with building it, you can most easily just make it up to your specs that you want it, and then you can tweak it however much you want. Or if something breaks apart, then you can replace it, and you won't have to ask insurance to replace it, and them not be like, hey, we're not going to do that. And so that is the reasoning why I'm building this exosuit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so yeah. But yeah, I'm just hoping that this YouTube channel will get popular enough that there will be engineers or people with creative minds that can help me out and give me good ideas for things that I can improve on, or things that won't work before I actually try them out. And so if y'all will, just comment and be like, hey, this won't work, this will, yada yada yada. But yeah, if y'all wouldn't mind doing that for me, that would be amazing. Yeah. Or if y'all got any song recommendations, that I can play while I'm just here doing this, that would be amazing, because I kind of need it. Alright, so now, let's see, thigh, shin, shin, thigh, shin, knee, knee. I need the ankles. So, next part that I'm going to be drawing is the actual like ankle part. So I got the knees, I got the shins. This will more than likely be my ankle part that'll go down the ankle, where this stuff will go down the side of my shin and thigh, to where this stuff will be the angle, so then that these can be down my ankle. But yeah, let me just draw that up, and then I shall be done drawing as I know. Well, other than the waist, but the waist will be, actually I might be able to do it on here. The waist will be bigger, and so okay. Ankle. So the ankle needs to be about, what is it, 9.5. Yeah, I can make it 9.5. You. And now let's start it off. Okay. And the materials that I'm building this with is composite aluminum. It was the cheapest thing on Amazon that was aluminum. And width, it's about 1/8 of an inch thick, composite aluminum. So it's pretty thick. I'm just hoping that it'll hold up the weight of my brother. And if it doesn't, well, if it doesn't hold up me, then it won't hold up my brother. And I'm the one that's going to be testing all this stuff out. So, why are you not matching? I don't feel like doing that. And so, yeah. Oh, that's probably why. You're not actually. Alright. Okay, and I got one ankle down, and now I need to get the other one. Sorry y'all, I am very much congested. I do not feel the best. 9.5, 19. You won't look right. Why don't you look right? Yeah. Stop it. Alright, so you were right the first time. Okay, well, at least you're not chin sharpening. About so. Alright. And so now I get to cut. Hey y'all. So I wasn't able to cut on that day that I was out there in the shed, but thank y'all for watching this video. I know it's my first one. The editing isn't too well, sorry, this is my first time doing it, but I hope y'all will tune in for the next video that I make, and I will see y'all next week. All right, bye.